Oh, you're taking a piss.
What happened?
I didn't record it.
Really?
Yeah. What's up guys, Guillaume here and welcome back to my channel. Welcome back to a content that is not Pro Cycling Manager 2023, but it is cycling nonetheless. As today we are finally gonna take a look at what I can do as a cyclist. I've not been on a bike for more than a year, sorry. So now that I have a setup, as I'm staying at Benji's, I figured we'd do not one, but two FTP tests. A RAM test to start off the video, and an FTP one to check out my stamina and my endurance. Today, I'm on a bike doing what's called an FTP test, but because I'm small, it's the light one. So for those who don't know what it is, basically, it is the functional threshold power test. It's how long you can pedal, or how strong you can pedal across a specific amount of time. Normal people do the normal RAM test. I'm doing the light one because I'm light. The aim for me, I guess, is around 150 because I think I've done it once, year and a half ago. I did 150. I since then have not done any sports. So if I've lost, well, I'm just gonna be very sad. Every 2 minutes or every minute, the power required will increase. Hopefully my legs can follow. If not, this video will never appear on the internet. Okay, so there is a free ride just to like get the legs going. It is the morning. I'm not home, so I've prepared a bunch of excuses in case I fail miserably. So they range from various topics such as the equipment, the humidity, my past or my lack of sleeps in the previous weeks, lack of nutrition. So yeah, no, don't worry, I've come prepared to just dish out excuses right, left and center if I cannot do the third step, which is 80 watts of this RAM test. The sentence, stay seated, aim for a comfortable cadence between 85 and 95. Brother, that is not comfortable. Final minute of this free ride. I'm not sure how much I'll be able to talk during the effort. I usually talk a lot, too much, according to some people. But when I do an effort, usually I just shut up and ride. So we'll see if today is the exact same scenario. And thus begins the RAM test light. So I need to average around 50 watts, which I think I can do. The one thing I'll struggle with is the cadence. Because for me, less power means less pedaling, therefore less cadence. I think that makes sense. But so far, I've been going to like 47 watts, that is. I am good. I know what I'm doing.
He, in fact, did not.
Also, as we approach the second window, some information on the screen. Top left is my speed, then the distance I've done, the elevation, time I've been running, the most important information being the watt power, bang in the middle in a massive font. Right next to it, the cadence and my heart rate. I have a very high standing or resting heart rate. So do not worry if you see that bad boy reaching 190 at the end. I'm not dead, because I've posted the video.
You got this. Easy.
Oh, I fucking hope so. It's 70 watts. Thank you, Mr. Miller, for saying ride on. You ride on as well, youngster. Alright, 3 minutes have passed. I can tell I'm gonna ace this test. I mean, so far it's so easy. 70 watts is actually quite simple to do. So yeah, I think I'm easily going to the end.
Nope.
Alright, 1/5 of the test done. We've now started to reach the 100 watts schedule, we'll say. Getting to be a bit more difficult than the start, which is as expected. Nothing too difficult though, so far. So good. I just feel like this is a massive false flat. Maybe like a 4-5%. The gradient on the right side of the screen. I don't think it matters, because that's just the gradient of the parkour that I'm on. But the difficulty is powered by the test itself. One thing that doesn't really suit me in this kind of test is that with the way I've ridden my bike as I was younger, and just I think my overall body, I'm a lot more at ease when I'm off the saddle, especially when the road goes up. The RAM test forces you to always stay on your bike. So for me, I must say it's not ideal, because I don't feel like I can generate as much power as I usually do, or I'm just not at ease compared to what I usually do. But I'm gonna stick to what they've said. And that's another excuse I can use if I fail miserably.
I always hate it when the game starts talking about how your posture should be.
Yeah, like this. And there's no aerodynamical gain here from being tucked in, so you just do as you please as long as you're at ease. Alright, halfway through. I so much want to go out of the saddle.
I won't allow you.
Alright, 200.
30 seconds, come on. Think about every step. You're almost there.
I can do 20 seconds, but I think I'll die.
No. You can still talk, you can still vibe.
I can't.
Just try and give it everything.
This is everything. I'm dead. I'm out.
Keep going. Try.
And 200. I'm dead. So my FTP is 151. It is very similar to the one I previously had on Zwift. Slightly better. So I guess it's a good thing, there's room for improvement. So for the second test of the video, I was gonna say this is the first time I'm recording it. I'd love to say it is, but it isn't, as I recorded it yesterday. And actually I was so eager to make sure that I was recording it that I clicked on recording twice, which stopped the recording on OBS. Yeah, that was another great moment from me and my humongous brain. But yeah, at least I know what I need to do. Yesterday I got 150 FTP, but I did have a +4 race day. I think today is maybe a tad under, we'll see. So yeah, bit of a warm-up right now, and we'll properly get into the test in around 10-ish, 20-ish minutes, so I can get a good warm-up. I've got my gels, I've got my bars, I've got any kind of thing to make me stronger. I do have EPO as well, so I should be fine. Also, if at any given moment my trim appears to be cataclysmic, don't insult me in the comments, please. We'll blame the sweat. Although I just also woke up, so that should play a part. Now, what's the main difference, you may ask, between the RAM test and the FTP test? It's very simple. The RAM test is incremental, so every insert gaps, the power required is bigger. This is just endurance, so there'll be a 20-minute effort. I gotta choose the power I want to ride at and try to maintain said power. So I think for many people the FTP test is harder. I told my dad yesterday I was doing an FTP test, and he said, with the way you died early on the RAM test, you're gonna die early on the FTP test. But funnily enough, I find it easier because this one is it's a much more mental battle compared to the RAM test. So mentally I feel fine. I reckon I've got what it takes to ace that test. I've never failed a single test at school, not about to lose to a fucking bike. I'm not really sure how much I'll talk during the FTP test. Yesterday I did talk quite a lot, but I didn't do very well at the start, we'll say. Now I know exactly what I need to do and what rhythm I need to maintain, and that could come at the cost of me entertaining you lot with my witty jokes and my top tier banter.
This is great banter.
You may be noticing that compared to the RAM test, I'm wearing AirPods. That is because for stamina training, I'd rather have a constant rhythm. And for those who are wondering what I'm listening to, it's a recent banger. It's called Sandstorm by Darude, but it's the 1 hour version. All right, the test begins in just under 10 seconds. I'm gonna try and get a steady rhythm. Probably aim for 140, 145 watts to get a good rhythm at the start. Cadence-wise, I'm gonna try and stick between 70 and 80. And yeah, let's enjoy the upcoming 20 minutes of my life. All right, we're 5 minutes in. So far I'm averaging 142. Heart rate is 160. I think I'm doing quite well. Don't ever go too quick at the start of the FTP test, because otherwise you may just completely collapse at the end. And yeah, I'm wearing a Pierre Latour dedicated 2018 Tour de France white jersey, meaning that this test, just like him, cannot go downhill. I'm currently getting overtaken by Dan Lloyd as we're 10 minutes in, halfway through, trying to keep up with the GCN presenter. but just like Warner Bros, he's dropping me. But yeah, as I was saying, halfway through this FTP test, lactic acid has started to form in my thighs. Despite going gym, it's not doing me any good, but I'm gonna carry on. Currently 143 average. Aim is to finish at least 150. Anything above, just like Switzerland, will be a big plus. All right, so the aim, I think, is gonna be 155 average. Can I do it? I'm not sure, but I'll try. One thing right now, I struggle to maintain a steady power output, so it's quite easily fluctuating, but the brain is there, and my brain is extremely good.
What do you mean by that?
All right, final 2 minutes. I'll try and increase. But right now, I'm in my end zone. Can definitely feel it. All right, 10 seconds. Allez. Make that 5. Make that 4. 3, 2, 1. Woo! Woo! FTP of 148. Average 156. Good! I'm happy with myself. Nice one, Guillaume. Woo! Time for me first to catch a break and catch a breath, mostly. The result I got here is better than the one I did yesterday. Although, yesterday was with 2 tests in the legs, so I guess it is somewhat logical that I feel better. Also, I knew exactly what I had to do. Compared to yesterday, I knew what gear I had to be in. But I'm gonna give you one tip from a non-cyclist to potentially some other. Fix yourself an objective, don't start too hard, and just gradually increase. And just know that the final 2 minutes should be the 2 toughest of the training. Give it your best. If anything you collapse, I'd rather you didn't, but at least you'll have a good FTP. So, RAM test, I got 152. FTP test, got 148. I'm not the greatest in mathematics, but that should give me an average functional threshold power of 150. I guess it's a good base. We'll see if in the future I do more Zwift content. I'm open to it, but I just need the setup for it. So we'll see what happens. And yeah, I hope you've enjoyed those 2 tests. I hope you've enjoyed seeing me suffer more than I do when I try to position my team for a sprint on PCM. And yeah, I'll see you all in the very, very near future. Like and subscribe. My name is Guillaume. See ya.
Pass me the funk, get your funk on, girl, and don't you ever let it go. We're getting drunk in here, and what comes next will never